G'day everybody and welcome to Springvale Reserve for this week's edition of SFNL TV. Really looking forward to this one. Bentleigh taking on East Malvern in today's Division 1 semi-final. Plenty on the line today. For the loser, it's Mad Monday tomorrow and the winner goes through to the prelim final against Oakleigh District next week. Let's go around, talk to a few people and try and get the inside word for today's big game. Is SFNL Hall of Famer and Bentleigh legend Gary Matlock. Gary, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Most enjoyable to be here.
A sensational year from Bentleigh so far, but a massive game today.
Oh, very important. Win at all costs today. No prizes for the loser.
And how do you think you guys are going to go today?
We should go pretty well. We're a bit underdone in terms of injuries, but we've brought a few boys up from the reserves and they've been playing well. They've earned this spot, so hope we continue on with the form. I know that East Malvern probably got a few players back and they will improve, so I expect a pretty fierce contest that we probably won't know the result until late in the last quarter.
Should be a fantastic game. Best of luck today.
Thank you very much for that.
With me now is the legendary East Malvern coach, Benny Lockwood. Benny, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks, Will. Good to be here.
Big game for you guys today, obviously. A sensational performance last week. Welcome return to form.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we sort of been building the last few weeks, so we knew it was there. We had a few out the back half of the year, which didn't help. Got them back. They've all played a couple of games now, so yeah, look, we're starting to play good footy, which is good. Right time of the year. Yeah,
absolutely. And how do you think you're going to match up against them today?
Oh, look, they're clearly favourites. They've beaten us twice this year convincingly. So, we've just got to go in and have that same intensity as last week. Probably got to lift a cog again. Each week you go in the finals, it gets more intense. So, look, hopefully we go okay. We've just got to handle ourselves right. The longer we can stay in the game, I'm confident we'll have enough run towards the end if we can hang in there.
Should be a great game and wish you all the best.
Thanks, Will. Good on you. Cheers.
And joining me now is the umpire's boss, Pete Marshall. Pete, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Will. Great to see you here.
Mate, I had a look in the footy record. You've got three of your very best umpires out there today for the big game.
Oh, look, absolutely. I'd probably rate this elimination final today almost the most important game of the weekend, being there's no tomorrow for the losing team. So no experiments. We've got Lee Dawkins, very experienced grand final umpire from last year, Division 2. We have Sammy Bridges, who's done a Division 1 grand final. And Joel Lewis, 18 years of age, his first division, senior division final. He did Division 2 last year, last week was outstanding. And today he's come in for the elimination final. So I'm pretty confident we're going to do a good job.
Fantastic. And coming into a big final, big Division 1 elimination final, what were some of the words of advice you gave them?
Look, as it's been throughout the whole final series, is just let them play footy. Intervene only when necessary. We only want to pay the absolute major and obvious free kicks. Having said that, as the game goes on, it needs to be controlled. We must ensure the ball player is protected. Nothing's really changed from during the year. The only thing we look for is no unwarranted free kicks. I'd rather probably miss a soft free kick than pay something which is stopping the game, the flow of the game. We want to see guys play footy. You know what it's like, elimination finals, Will. If a team's not playing in the spirit of the game towards the end of the game, that's when we need to step it up a bit. But I'm looking forward to a really good game. East Malvern have got some really good ins. Bentleigh are probably hurting from last week, so they're right back in the pack, and it's very even, both teams.
Should be a great game. Thanks for your time.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, boys.
He can size up the options. It's a beautifully weighted kick towards Robertson.
Had to get it over two of them. Beautiful kick.
And he kicked one from a similar distance last week, so he probably could make the distance from here. Tough kick though.
It's worked out about all their shots at goal, Bentleigh, so far, other than that one from the boundary line, soon to be kicked from about 45 metres. Yeah, as I said at the start of the game, it's been the worry who's going to get their goals, but I don't think they're going to get them up the other end either. So you won't get them more than 45. No. As he puts it on the way.
Robertson, it's a beautiful kick. And he gives a little bit of a fist pump. He's happy with that one. Barry, and they're going to get a quick kick. Taylor got it up towards half forward for East Malvern. Good cramming. Here's a chance. They can run it inside 50. This is better football from the Panthers, and they get a goal.
Goes in
short, dangerous kick inboard. He bit the bullet and he lost out, and here's a chance. Laurie doesn't miss these, and it's straight through the centre for a goal.
Back to Fitzgerald from East Malvern. Handball backwards, back to Fitzgerald now. Big looping handball causes trouble. Scotty Laurie intercepts for Bentleigh. Over to Daly. Little handball to Lawford from 50. On his left towards the goal of the day for Bentleigh. Ruckman and Sadler, they spoil each other on the ground. O'Brien couldn't pick it up. Looked a little tired there. Nick Barry on his left from the boundary line from East Malvern. That's an exceptional shot at goal. Now East Malvern doing their very best. 22 and a half gone. They're running out of time. A little kick forward from Taylor into the forward zone. No mark there.
Dowling.
Instagram from Dowling. All around on his right boot.
He's kicked the goal, the siren.
Joining me now are a couple of very happy Demons, Coach Paul DiMartina and the best on ground captain Scotty Laurie. Scotty, I'll start with you, mate. Congratulations, Black Chrome Sportswear Player of the Day. A little prize pack for you today. Sensational performance from yourself. Got a bit of room out to gallop and got a bit of the footy.
Yeah, I don't mind the space of the Springvale ground. It gives me a chance to get off the leash, and I like going for a run. It's quite nice.
Yeah, very, very damaging, and a nail biter there in the end. 5 points the final margin. You wouldn't have played in too many better wins than that, I wouldn't have thought.
No, it definitely felt good when the siren went at the end of the day there. We could have obviously kicked a couple of more goals throughout the day, probably squandered a couple of chances, but at the end of the day, we get the win, we move on to next week, and that's all that matters.
Indeed, and a little birthday present there for one of your teammates, a nice little rendition of the song.
For Ryan Murphy, big redhead in the middle there, he turned 32 today, and I couldn't imagine a better way to celebrate.
No doubt, spot on. And to you, Demma, again, a great performance, and you would have been very pleased with the way the boys held their nerve in the end there.
Yeah, they held their nerve well. I was probably particularly pleased early when they come at us, and a few of our blokes copped some heavy hits. I reckon we got 3 or 4 black eyes, but our boys stayed focused on the footy, and the end result, 5 points, probably. I thought we were clearly the better side. We had more inside 50s, more possession, more tackles and all that sort of stuff. So. A win's a win, we'll take it, and as I said, I just thought we were the better side, and our boys just right across the board showed, great courage, and their commitment to the contest was terrific.
Yeah, absolutely, and an even bigger game next week. You're into a prelim final now against Oakleigh District, who've been in terrific form in the back half of the year. How do you go into such a big game?
Oh, we'll look after the boys this week. We'll go to the beach now. We'll make sure we do our recovery. We're confident we'll beat them. We didn't play well last week. We did in the first quarter, probably didn't maximise our opportunities early, and then we went to sleep for a quarter and a half. But the last sort of 10 minutes of the third quarter last week, and most of the last quarter, we were coming over the top of them, and I think they were terrific last week, Oakleigh, but there was a smother or a tackle on James Robertson when if Robbo had to kick the goal, we were within 15 points, or we would have been within 15 points. Like, we were coming at him, we just probably a couple of those little things that didn't go our way, but we'll match up better. I don't think I coached well last week. I just think we were off in a few little areas. We fixed them up and tidied them up. It'll be a great game next week, and I'm really confident our boys will come away with a win.
Should be an absolute crack. I'll let you guys go and enjoy the win. Well done, fellas.
Thank you. Good on you.
Well done. Cheers, boys. Thanks. So there we have it, folks. Bentleigh holding off a fast-finishing East Malvern to record a 5-point win, and they're through now to the prelim final next week against a red-hot Oakleigh District. Should be a cracking game. That's all we've got time for this week. We'll see you again at the footy next week.